want to talk about this Kelly Wong out of San Francisco, who is a non-U.S. citizen who was elected to.
She's a Chinese citizen, correct?
I believe so. She's definitely not. She's not a citizen. She isn't naturalized. She's not pursuing any sort of transition, but she has been appointed to the Elections Commission in San Francisco. And so this is a big deal. This is a really big deal. And in particular, I want to pull up the Fox article that they wrote because the way they broke it down was good. Actually, no, we'll start with this one. It's okay. Check this out, guys. The newest member of the San Francisco Elections Committee, a 7-member civilian body that oversees and creates policies for the city departments of election, is not even legally allowed to vote. So understand what we're saying here. Someone who's responsible for how people vote is not even allowed to vote. Think about what is happening before our very eyes, coming out of San Francisco. Why? We know why. Well, Kelly Wong, an immigrants' rights advocate, is believed to be the first non-citizen appointed to the commission. At a swearing-in ceremony administered by Board of Supervisors President Aaron Peskin on Wednesday night in San Francisco, dozens gathered to commemorate the occasion. Here's what Wong had to say. She hopes her appointment is a beacon of hope for other immigrants in the city. There are always voices in my head like, you can't do it. You're not competent. You're an immigrant. This is not your country. That's not true.
It is true. Correct. It is true. You should agree with those voices in your head. You are not a citizen. Not to say that you can't be, but you haven't taken any of the steps in order to be.
This is when you need that sound. Bruh. That's where you need it. The doof bruh. Because she immigrated to the United States in 2019 from Hong Kong to pursue graduate studies. I love how they say she immigrated. No, she came here for studies.
Yeah, she's here on a freaking school visa.
If I can do it, you can do it, which is a scary message, folks. They're putting it right there in front of you. Hey, if I can do this and work in the United States government or local government, you could do this too. She's appointed as a result of a 2020 voter-approved measure.
Hold on, go up. Read the quote on the right.
Yeah.
I've seen how language and culture barriers prevent immigrants with limited English proficiency from fully exercising their right to vote. Now, are those legal immigrants or are they illegal? And if you have a language barrier and you're illegal, then it doesn't even matter. You don't have a right to vote.
Well, not with Wong there. What are you talking about? This is where we're going. This is where they're trying to take us. This is why we bring this up. Oh my word, I'm getting hyped over here. Let me calm down. I was watching the Usher halftime performance before this because this is crazy. But think about the precedent and think about where words matter and decisions matter and where the course they're setting us on. They're setting San Francisco on. And I'd be really scared if I'm in San Francisco. If you weren't scared already from the poop and drugs and homeless people everywhere.
And people having sex in the streets.
This is nuts, man. But there's so many angles to go with it, but no, overall, we're talking about the unraveling of the republic.
Correct. And
most people, this is something I learned from people that are active in our community, really trying to do a lot of great things locally. A lot of the attention in media starts on a national level. Like they want you focused on what's Biden doing, what this is going to happen here. Somebody's taking over this. This is what's going to happen with Trump. But what we don't realize is that all the things that actually unravel a republic start on a local level and then trickle up. And granted, I don't think anytime soon we're going to see, mark these words because they might age like milk. I don't think we're going to see someone in, United States Congress be a non-citizen. Definitely not the Oval Office. But these are the things that create the pressure for such things to try to take place and the maneuvering. So as an entrepreneur in San Francisco, I got to get out of there.
Yeah, I mean, people are already starting to pack their bags.
In California.
The Silicon Valley is not what it used to be, right? Specifically. People are moving to other parts of the country, which is great for guys like us in Colorado. You see what's happening in Austin, in Texas, in general. They're just moving to other places that are more conservative in their business and their politics.
Yeah. And here's the thing, there's only so much. Well, one, people have been saying this for so long. You know, people have been saying this is what we're trying to do. They're trying to open the door for any and everybody, global citizens, to come here, create global citizens out of American citizens, and they've been doing it right in front of our eyes. And now we're reaping the fruit of such sowing. And it should be troubling to you if you are a fan of freedom and liberty.
Yeah, if you listen to this podcast and you're an entrepreneur and you believe in capitalism, it should infuriate you.
Yeah.
And you should start to speak up about these things.
100%.
Otherwise, just unsubscribe, please.
And it's not, and nothing against you, homegirl, but everything against where the principles and that are coming forth by these decisions, for sure.